And we are live. Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert with the Ted Show. I am beyond excited to have Fabiano Olmo, right? I
Yes.
say it right?
Yes. Yes.
On the show today for many reasons. One is pie. And then the other reason is all the delicious food that he has. And so Fabiano's with Dishes and Wishes. And, you know, he's one of the people who've come out of the restaurant world and is adapting to all of the changes that are going on with delivery and curbside and everything else. It's kind of crazy for our restaurant friends. And we all need to eat. We all get tired of eating our own food.
Yeah.
So I love that there are other options out there. So welcome, Fabiano. I
Yeah.
just like to
Thank you
say your
very
name.
much.
All
Thank
right, so
you for
tell us a
inviting me,
little
first of
bit
all.
about you. Give us your origin. Tell us where you're from, and then how you kind of a little bit of your history.
I'm here in America for about like 10 years now. I was natural born in Brazil. When I came here first was for a special project, and then I end up like getting in contact with so many people and having the opportunity to open my own business here. That I end up staying, and then I got married. Well, this is just life happened super fast, and then boom, almost 10 years right now. But I was already a chef in Brazil, of course. I was working for Orient Express hotels. They have like a lot of like hotels that they say that are jewelry for them. Some on top of the Machu Picchu, the Copacabana Palace in Rio, and so many other hotels. And I always work like with banquets and end up like doing the exactly thing that I'm doing right now. It's been almost 20 years since I cooked my first like meal in a professional restaurant. And then I came here and I had the opportunity to work like with so many people, because when I first came, I was with my mindset, I was just like trying to do what I used to do in my own country. And then I had to actually learn more from you guys to understand that even like the way you guys spice up your food is different from the way we do. To be honest with you, like you guys eat super spicy. If I use the same amount of spices in Brazil, like they will kill me. But I learned.
See, I would have thought it was. I would have thought it was the opposite.
Oh no! Like of course, like you have some places in Brazil, like if you go up north or specifically Bahia, the northeast of Brazil, of course, like then you have like more spice, but you can choose up to actually, like you can choose if you want it spicy or not. In that case here, like it is like when it's mild for me, it's already wild. But it's okay too, because in the end of the day, was about learning and kind of like go back from where I came from and study all over again a new type of gastronomy, because people tend to think that because like worldwide people think that it's more like fast food and burgers and fries and all this stuff, and you guys have so many cultures here. So I got to travel around America as well too, because I wanted to go like at the source. Right. So, okay, I love like a gumbo. So let's go New Orleans and learn how to do a gumbo, but not like from the street, like the tourist place. Let's go to the bayou and have that gumbo from that old lady that does that all the time, like for 25, 30 years. So that's when I start like to getting like more involved with the American gastronomy, which opens a lot of doors for me as well too. So by that time, I had to go back and become a cook. And I always say, like, in the end of the day, we're all cooks. Chef is just a position in a restaurant, but the profession itself, it's a cook.
I love that thought process.
Yeah,
yes, I love so it. I'm never sure what to call you. I'm never sure whether I'm supposed to call you chef or. That's what I usually do.
Fabiano's fine.
Fabiano's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So you're here in the States. I have lots of questions. I want to ask about Dishes and Wishes. I want to ask about what you're doing differently.
Yes.
Tell me what's one of your favorite things to actually cook?
Well, I consider myself more like a fusion, because I like to grab all these ingredients that I looked up in all those travels around the world that I went to. And I like to use like a little bit of everything. So of course, it tends to be more because like our culture in Brazil, like we have like a large Japanese community over there. Like it's the largest community outside Japan, and also like the largest community, Italian community outside Italy as well too. So we, because we're colonized by Portuguese, so can you imagine? It's just like a pot, like it's a melting pot full of knowledge as well too. So I try to go and do, of course, like more French style, because in the end of the day, that was my background when I went to France to study at the Pobocuse. So like I use all the, because like, you know, like French cuisine, they use everything. Like you just don't chop the pepper and throw away whatever is left. Like you use the seeds to decorate, you use the butt of the pepper to do some other ingredients. So that actually helped me to create more economical dishes as well too, because then you can get to use all the ingredients.
Is that where Dishes and Wishes came from?
Yeah, so Dishes and Wishes started like that. We started doing like personal chef and caterings and special events as well too. When I first cooked, I like to say that I am a mix of like, today I am a mix of American cuisine with some Asian influence, and of course with a Brazilian twist. So the Brazilian twist is more like the flavor. It's more like the new thing. So I don't want to create anything like super strange for people to try. But it's always like that little twist that I like to add it. Like add some yuca or passion fruit and some fruits that are actually not from Brazil specifically. But I like to use it anyways because I think it brings flavor and brings love to the food as well too.
So you had Dishes and Wishes originally, or currently is more of a catering private chef business, and you've
Yes.
had to adapt because of the changes. Tell
Yeah,
them about that.
yeah, we have to adapt. Like, of course, like with all this coming up and all this, like stay at home, stay safe kind of thing, people are not like hiring anymore. But you know what, Ted? Like something that was really, really, really fun, and in the same time was like super nice for my career, was to understand that in the end of the day, we put so much like price on our work that people don't even know like how we cook. Like I had friends that say, "Oh, he's a chef," you know, like he got some prizes, awards from magazines in Orlando, but they never try my food. And I was like, "Hey, wait a minute, why am not cooking for those people as well too? Why
Right.
I'm not opening and giving the people the opportunity to have a meal that nobody had before or didn't have the money or the time to buy, but instead of going to a restaurant, having like with their family, because you know what, like nowadays nobody have time anymore, like with their families. And
Yeah.
in the end of the day, Corona came in a time that people now have to communicate more. They have to live together. They have to create more stuff to do together. So instead of like having your wife or your husband cooking all the time, you can get to spend time with them and then ask us to cook for you and kind of like have this restaurant experience in your house as well too for affordable
Now, what
price.
did you come up with? I mean, I've seen the menu. They haven't, but I shared and tagged your page.
Okay.
The menu looks amazing. And I was telling you earlier before we went live, I thought it was so affordable the way you set it up. But how did you create that? How did you come up with the things that you thought should go on there that you could be able to still replicate the experience of yours, but know that it's going to be delivered to somebody else's house?
Yeah. Well, first of all, like I have to think about that. It's the whole family. I have of course, like as a chef, I would love to do foams and all this stuff that they put like drops and all this stuff. But in the end of the day, it's your family and there are kids involved. You know, like there's people with some
Right.
kind of allergy or stuff like that. So I had to be more family style, more hearty than actually super gastronomy. One thing that we do like almost like every day, and I say almost every day because we are always delivering as well too. I deliver it myself, so sometimes you can get me to deliver it to you as well too. But I have like a great partner with me as well too. He's like sharing all the stuff like online. He's doing everything for me.
Alex?
Yeah, that's Alex. Yeah, he's doing everything online for me. He takes care of the communication when I'm in the kitchen, like cooking everything. So we kind of like we're a team trying to go through these hard times. And what we do is like sometimes we go out and we because we like to tell ourselves and call ourselves like locals. We are working with local businesses as well too because we don't want the machine to stop. You know.
Correct.
That's the reason why you got a blueberry pie today. It's
Yeah,
not
guys, I got a what a pleasant, amazing offer and surprise. When you asked me about that yesterday, I'm like, yes. And I have a piece of it cut, which when we're ready, I haven't tried it yet. Okay. My wife did, and Stacy absolutely loved it. It looks beautiful and smells delicious.
Yeah, and so you know, like the reason why I chose like the blueberries. First of all, it's a local farm here. I was in between some deliveries, and I was passing by this the Beck Brothers farm over Winter Garden, and I saw like all these cars stopped and all those families around picking like blueberries, and I say, hey, this is something that I want to do as well too. You know, like just skip like doing like working. Let me pick up some like blueberries as well too, and I had a lot of fun. Picking up them. And then I came up like, you know what, like I'm going to start doing as well too some research about blueberries. And I've learned that blueberries, it's full of vitamin C and all other vitamins that is like actually help our immune system as well too. So why don't come up with something that is like healthy, freshly picked, like freshly baked and deliver it to people using local ingredients as well too. So like our food, like for example, I have microgreens, which is a company that grows our microgreens that we still buy from them as well too. They're local as well. So all the greens that goes in food, like they're super fresh, hydroponic, like super safe as well too. Because nowadays, like even if it's local, we have to be sure that everything that we cook, it's super safe for you.
So what are your popular? I am going to take my drooling, right? And there's lots of comments that you can't see. You talking about all this food is making me starving. What are some of the popular ones? Like you put out, there's some traditional kinds of meals that you put out. Tell them a little bit about the menu.
Yeah, we have like normally like if you are like more single, because I have like two types of food, right? So I have the family style, which feeds like up to 4 people, and then you can choose like we change all the time as well too. As I told you, we are looking over because we buy like from our vendors as well too, and they tell us as well too like, hey, this is a good price now. This is not a good price right now. So we try to change the menu. Of course, like the best sellers stay in the menu on the menu for the follow week, but we keep like we rotate a lot. But if I have to tell you some, we are serving like a lot of eggplant parmigiana. They're loving that as well too. I think make them feel like less guilty because it's eggplant, it's not like pasta kind of thing. And now everybody's going crazy about their weight as well too, because they're becoming up,
I know well, yeah, because we're just eating, and you're home and you're near the refrigerator. It's attracting you. It's a really dangerous place to be.
Yes, but I do have like some healthy options as well too. For example, I have the salmon, which is like apricot Dijon glazed salmon that comes with like Brussels sprouts. If it's the Brussels sprouts are like in affordable price, it's Brussels sprouts. So I try to change sometimes. We do a broccoli that we do on an oven, like it's a conveyor on oven. So we kind of broil them, which brings up like a different taste as well too. So I like to play with textures and also different flavors, because when you cook like under like when you steam the broccoli, it has a different taste from when you roast it. So I try to match this different, even if you get broccoli in 2 or 3 different dishes, it's going to be different ways to cook as well too. And that's what we're doing. Like we're trying to do that. Well, We do have like some pasta dishes as well too, because some people like pasta. We do have like some pies and quiches, because like some of the people that our customers, they like to have more a light meal in the night. So what they do is like they buy our quiches, and then like in the end of the day, they just cut a slice, eat with some salad as well too. But I do have a meal plan.
It all looks delicious.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna take a bite of the pie, show them the pie, and take a bite. And then while I'm doing that and not speaking, I would love, and I want to show them. Let's see if I can do this.
Okay.
There we go. Look at that, kids. Oh, while I do that, tell them what you're doing, you personally, professionally, both. What are you doing to stay positive during this time? Do you meditate? Do you just dive into your cooking? What are you doing to stay positive?
Don't get me wrong, I'm a regular human being, so like of course like positive, like we try, but it's not that we are all the time. We have hassles as well too, like we're staying at home, overstaying at home. So of course like we but what I try to do is like, first of all, like people say like that like to cook, it's an act of love. So I think like because I keep cooking and I keep doing what I love to do, it's easier for me to actually be more positive the entire day. Every time like somebody calls and put an order in, like that makes us like really happy as well
and
too.
How do people order? By the way, this is amazing.
Thank you.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
Yeah, so what are you eating? Actually, it's a homemade like crust. What I did was I tried to create a different type of cannoli filling. So I use cottage cheese, a little bit of chocolate as well too, orange zest, and on top, of course, the blueberries that I just picked yesterday for you. And it's sugar-free, by the way. So
it's sugar-free?
Yes. So you can eat with no guilty at all.
It's so.
And that's another thing too. We do have meal plans as well too. So what I do, like some of our clients, they live alone, or they're just trying to maintain their weight. So I also offer like meal plans. So like 7 days a week, I deliver twice a week, and you have like 7 meals to choose from, a list that is on our website, dishesandwishes.com. And then you can choose all the plates, and it's individual, and it's super balanced as well too. So you can keep like yourself healthy. If you don't want to go like, okay, you're by yourself, or just live with your
eat that entire pie, which is what I really want to do. All right, so what's the best way for people to order from you, get information, so that they can also enjoy this amazing stuff?
So you can go through our webpage on Facebook. So we can place an order by using the messenger feature. You can text us, or you can call us as well too. Our number is 407-444-1591, and our website dishesandwishes.com with AND, not the sign, the AND.
Listen, you guys go out and support Fabiano and Dishes and Wishes. You're all tired of cooking, making grilled cheese and eggs. I know.
Yeah, have fun with the family. Let the work with me.
And I'm telling you, it's delicious. He's just as loving and caring as he's on this screen, and all of that goes into the food. It's amazing. So Dishes and Wishes, Fabiano Olmo, thank you so much for being on the show. You guys reach out. And he delivers. So
free delivery for Orlando.
Free delivery. So take advantage of that. And the pricing, I promise you, you're going to be amazed. I think it is so fair and wonderful. Thank you so much for being on the show, my friend. Thank you for bringing the pie. Sorry, guys, I'm getting a lot of hate mail over here that I'm eating the pie live.
And by the way, we still have some over here as well, too. So if you guys order Ted's pie, it's available today.
Order Ted's pie, because it's unbelievable. All right, my friend, thank you so much. We love you guys. We'll be back later. Support Dishes and Wishes.
Yes.
See you guys later.
Thank you.